out these city streets and get onto the freeway. That's where it is, the action. Hey, we're back on, you guys. I told you that wouldn't take that long. We're gonna do some freeway driving. I know it sounds lame, but you gotta roll with it. Gotta roll with it. Now let's see how this freeway is looking here. Now you guys probably, I know, you've seen this freeway before, but like I said, I always gotta take some of the same freeways to be able to get where I want to go. I mean, I could cut this part out too. But if there's any freeway action, you don't know. Getting on at the 57 freeway. That's over there where I told you guys, if you watch the video, you're going to hear me talking about the section that I don't go in. It's only just like to go down to get on the freeways. It's just too crowded the majority of the time. So, I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to cruise down 91, dudes and dudettes. Like to hear about today's little... Here's what happened today. I planned for a camping trip today. Okay? Put everything into the car. Now, I've been camping all my life. Up in the high Sierras. You know, survival type, everything. I've done it. And I've been doing it my whole life. So, I bought a new tent, sleep bag and all that stuff because I don't have anything because it's been a while since I've gone out camping. So I throw it all in the car, go down to the place where I'm camping. I drive, I get there, I buy some wood, go to the campsite, unload everything, and now it's time to let's go ahead and set the tent up. Right? Gotta be easy. All it is, just those two poles that fit all together, and then you just slide them through, and you're done, right? Yeah, right. I lay down a tarp, start putting the tent together. The wind starts kicking up. I'm like, yeah, that's not that bad. It starts getting a little bit more breezy and stuff like that. So I get all the poles attached together, and on both of them, and slide them through all the channels. I'm like, okay, now you just set it up. No. It didn't want to stay standing up. The wind kept blowing around. I'm hanging on to both of the poles, and the wind's kicking up, and it's like a freaking parachute. It goes up in the air, and it's a 4-man tent, so it's a little bit bigger. I wanted the extra room for all the film equipment and stuff. It started getting worse. I couldn't set it up. 2 hours later, I'm still fighting the tent, trying to get it to stand up. I'm trying to put the stakes in, which are only about 4 inches long. So I went and sat down for a while because I wasn't feeling too well. After about a little bit of a half an hour break, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try it one more time. Nope. Fail. So, take all the poles out, crunch the tent up into a ball, throw it in the trunk, grab all my gear, throw it back into the car, and tell my neighbor, hey, you could have that big pile of wood. I had 5 bundles of wood that I bought. I'm all, just go ahead and help yourself to them. I go, I gotta go. That's how my day went today. Oh wait, I forgot one thing. Not only did that happen, I'm walking around and my shoes are acting weird. Now I have like hiking shoes. I've had them for a couple of years. Then I look at it. The whole sole from the bottom of the shoe on the left foot in the front peels back all the way about halfway. I'm like, what is this? And then I looked at my other shoe on the right foot, and the heel part was all same thing, but the opposite, way. I'm like, what is this? I'm all, that's it. I'm out. I wasn't really in that good of a mood after the tent, so I threw everything in the car and bailed out. And that was about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And you guys know me, I go out filming at certain times to avoid traffic, because when you sit in traffic, you're dying, and that's all that happens. Well, because I left at that time, and I was heading home, and it's about an hour away, it was traffic everywhere. It was a nightmare. So that's how today went. So when I got home, unloaded the car, the tent's going in the trash. I tried to take and pawn it, like give it away, but no one wanted it. I could see why. So it's going in the trash, and so are the shoes. It's not that important to me, because the last time I went camping was about 30 years ago. It was most of my childhood camping. About 160 nights I have camping. I know it because I was in the scouting program. All the way from the Cub Scouts, I made Eagle Scout when I was 13, etc., etc. So, that's a little bit of stuff you guys can know about me. That's how today went. So when I got home, unloaded everything, and I was thinking, let's just go out for a night run. Because I need it. Today was a fiasco. It could have been worse. But, oh yeah, I don't go out in the sun anymore. So I'm like whiter than white. Except for my left arm from being close to the window and all the reflective light. So the 4 hours that I was out in the sun from 2 o'clock to 5, I got burned. But when I get burnt, there's one good thing about it. It turns into a tan. That's just my blood. I burn and then I tan. It's weird. So I used to be super dark back in the younger years when I went to the beach like almost every day, it seemed like. Well, guess where we're going? So, camping trip. Let's see, what else? So we're going out, driving around. I hope you guys liked the last video. There's many videos like this that I make, and they don't make it because I don't know if you guys want to hear about it or not. So I'm going to make this video. We're going to put up and see what happens, because it's called Driving with Robert for a reason. You can't have the same thing all the time. I understand that. So I just decided to do something a little bit different. I've been doing it actually the whole time I've been making the channel. I just end up deleting the files because I sit there and listen to it. I'm like, I don't know if anybody's going to listen to this or not. But it's about having fun, and that's what channel, that's why I made it. And it's the only thing in my life right now. That's it. other than being married. So you think about it. I'm tired. I figured I'd just go ahead and make the YouTube channel. So I spend every day out driving and every day editing and all that stuff. That's what I do. That's it. So that's what I want to do. That's what I'm doing. And I love making the videos to show you just the driving. I know a lot of it's like repetitive some places, but that's all about the drive. It's history that's built into those drives on that road. I can tell you about every road, the ones that mean something to me. Look at this guy. He's cooking. For an example, Skyline Drive. I've been going there since I used to ride a bicycle. I used to ride my bike up there to go look at the houses when they started building them up there. I can tell you everything that I've done on those roads up there, especially where the Skyline Drive with all the white cones that I told you about is like the makeout area. I can tell you about that, but I got to keep it GPG. I can't get into all that. But you guys know what happens. That's what everybody does. Anyways, back to the drive. We're cruising right now. We're over in the Long Beach area, the LBC. We're on the 65 freeway, heading southbound. I know you've probably seen it, but I like this freeway. It's the whole freeway. It's based on how bad the traffic is. And because I can see that with my own eyes, but what's really cool, which I like, is the GPS. I have this nice massive screen that Subaru made, and I can just look at the map and it shows me the traffic. Now, I'm not one of those old people that is like fully amazed. I'm tech savvy. I have been tech since the late 80s. And late 80s. So I was doing computers and stuff like that a long time ago. I used to actually have a Craigslist for repair. I charge $60 an hour, and I go out and go to people's houses or whatever. They call up, show up, fix their computers, whatever they wanted, and they'd pay me the $60 an hour. Now at that time, the going rate for a computer tech was about $120 to $160 an hour in like the beginning part of the 80s. No, I'm sorry, beginning part of the 90s. Around that area, that's how much it was. So I figured I'd just cut it in half, make it $60. I got more business doing $60 than when I first put it at $120. I'm like, wait a minute, I'll just chop it in half. I got more jobs. So I did that for about a year on top of working. So I've done a lot of things. We're going cruising. Cars. Let's talk about cars. Subaru. The screen's nice. Has great GPS. I like how it works. The Google app that's built into this works the best. The regular app for the GPS, wrong. It's not that great. So a scale 1 to 10 on Google, it's about an 8. And then I'd give a scale of 1 to 10 on the app, about a 2. And if you guys saw my last video about going out at night, you would hear me talk about Subaru, what it needs when you first buy that car. It's because they didn't manufacture it, I think. They don't manufacture it with the racing part in their brain. It's more of like a sport. So they think sport in their head when they're building a car, because you get a lot of people that, aren't sport. But for me, all the things that I said in that video, it definitely needs coilover lower, suspension lower, big ass brakes as big as you can fit on the car, and the spoiler, because that spoiler makes a big difference on aerodynamics. It looks cool, but it's effective and it works. That's why I put it on there. Because I don't put a lot of things on just for looks. Tires are good. I think I told you guys the price, but they're $800. I said for a set. I remember I was reading the video, and I'm like, wait a minute, no, it's $800 for 2 of them. It's $1,600 for a set. I gotta correct myself on that one because I caught it when I was reviewing the video. I'm like, yeah, I'll just leave it in there and I'll just change. Like this tunnel. Cool. I like tunnels. I like architecture. That's awesome. I like going through it. It's fun. That's why you see a lot of the tunnels over there by the airport in Long Beach. There's like 2 other tunnels over there that everybody goes fast down. You just haul ass. So let's see, Subaru headlights. They have that steering responsive headlight system. That means those 2 headlights move around. So when you turn left, they're constantly turning into the curve, so you can see ahead, which is great. I like that feature. That is really awesome. That's why when you see me drive and you can see the headlights, you'll see like 2 little eyes. That's the system right there. And you'll see the headlights move left and right when I turn. That's a cool feature. That's something I wish all cars would have. So let's switch it up. So I didn't talk much about the Mercedes because I never made these videos. They never made it into the upload, you know. So Mercedes, I still have one. It's the wife's. It's a C230 compressor, and compressor stands for supercharger in German. It's a 2005. We bought it brand new in 2005, so it's another old Mercedes. And whenever that peters out, I'll probably get my wife another vehicle. But right now, that car works. Mika just had a lot of issues at the last minute. So, Mercedes. If you have the means to buy a Mercedes, I would say do it, because when you buy it, you're buying the manufacturer of the engineering they put into it. And because what I had was, Mika was a C350 Sport, so it's a 3.5 liter 6-cylinder engine, naturally aspirated. Give me a second. And it was about, what was it? It was 258 on the torque, because it's the same as this vehicle, and the horsepower was like about 268. That's what it was. He's going to be right over this little hill. Yeah, he's going to be right down here. Where's he at? Oh, I don't see him. He likes to sit where you can see that sign on the right. I don't know where he is. Oh, well, I don't see him. Okay, where was I? Mercedes. 268 on the horsepower and 258 on the torque. When you buy the engineering, the handling of the car, the way they make them, outstanding. Everything, the brakes, the tires, everything they do with the Mercedes, it's well worth the money. If you have the money to buy a Mercedes, go do it. If you can't, look at this guy, he's hauling ass too. If you can't, you could always look at a used one, because a lot of Mercedes owners, they don't keep them that long. They take and they want the next new thing. That's a good thing that plays into I'm lost for words. What is it? The used car. Sorry. The used car. I hope it didn't keep you hanging too much. Actually, we've had 3 Mercedes. I had a second Mercedes before I bought Mika. Her name was Michelle. and that was the same as my wife's. It was a 2005 C230 compressor, but it was used. It had like about 19,000 miles on it. But I used that to turn it in to buy Mika. That's how I ended up with Mika. Mika handles great. The tire configuration being staggered, everything about the car is well worth it. That's why people pay so much money. That's why they charge so much for it. Anything Chevy, I'm a pro Chevy person. I had a 69 Camaro that I built that was for racing, and then I had a 69 Camaro that was the wife's car, and then we had I think it was like a 96 or a 95 Silverado truck. So during that era of the Chevys, I used to go out and, I also used to have a 1977 Camaro. That we put a huge engine in. It was like massive. It was a 350, but we put a 302 crank into it. It had 202 heads, competition headers. Now, what else did it have on it? I can't remember. But the 77 Camaro, that used to haul butt. Lightweight. So, yeah, so pro Chevy. Volkswagen, I've had many Volkswagens. Did a lot of work to one of them. It had it had everything done to the GTI. It was a GTI, and it had everything done to it you could think of. New engine, new transmission, all race, like double clutch, everything. This total, it had a cam. Oh yeah, that's right. The Chevy, the 77 Camaro, it had a 292 cam that we put into it. Super, super steep. It used to lobe like a mofo when you turn it on. And it also had Flowmaster exhaust dumped underneath the back seats. So it was chopped. It was loud and it was fast. Those were the days. Then, like the Volkswagen, I had the GTI totally modded. $5,000 stereo system thrown into it, Rockford 5-gate, T1, sub. It was like, I think it was 1,800 watts. It would blow your eardrums out if you sat inside. It was awesome. So the GTI, it had everything you could possibly put on. I got to keep starting like that because I keep forgetting some things. I think that's an old thing, but whatever. Suspension had H&R coilovers put on, slammed it down as far as you could go. It handled like it was on rails. I had 5mm spacers put in the back because I had some special tires put on. It was a good car. That thing lasted a long time, and then I decided to sell it. We got some some Corvettes. Oh, I can't believe it did that. Sorry, everybody. There they go. I gotta slow down because there's a car hauling ass really, really fast in the HOV lane, and it looks like a cop. Nope, it's a Honda. It didn't go anywhere. Helicopter up there, guys. Watch it. I can't catch up to him if I had to. A lot of cool cars out tonight. So that's a little car talk there. Let you know what I've had, what I've driven. Driven a lot of cars. I can remember all of them. Even my first car. First car was a 1965 Sportback Volkswagen. It was bird shit green. It had a 6-volt system by a generator, not an alternator, but a generator. Super small battery, 6-volt battery, pancake engine, and it blew up on me coming back from work one day. Oil was all the way down the street like a oil slick. It was crazy. I'm like, what happened? The whole car filled with smoke because the engine compartment's contained inside. Alright, I'm going to see if I can try and catch up to these guys. I don't know if I can do it, because they keep taking off. And we're doing like 80 right now. This is like the speed limit. Everybody's going. Actually, they're going faster than me. That's why I can't catch up to everybody. Well, it looks like they boned out. They went somewhere. I don't see where they went. Oh, they're up there still. They gotta watch it though. This freeway up here coming up, the 22. Everybody's driving fast. Faster than me. And I'm doing 80. Should we do it? Yeah, let's do it. I don't know if the Corvettes went this way, but they need to fix this road. Yep, this car definitely needs suspension. Coilovers, slam it down. Nice exhaust on this would be great with those regulators on it. So you can push the button and make them quiet and then make them loud. They have there's some titanium catback exhausts that are like that are about, I think it's like $2,200 something over at Aerofluid Dynamics. I'm thinking about having them do the work on it. That's just when I get into some money. But see, hey, we struck gold tonight, guys. We got a lot of people driving fast. Oh no, the stupid speed bumps. You see that back there, guys? This is new. They etch out the concrete. They etch it out, and they make like the speed bump out of it. On the freeway, they're all over the place. They're popping up all over. Like that one, that's new. They've done that over the last couple of weeks. But anyways, if you guys notice that building in front that's all red, that's part of the transportation system that they're building for this area. The Honda Center's right there. We got Angel Stadium to our left. So just thought I'd give you guys some little like information about the area, because usually when I come through here I don't talk about it because I'm doing my quiet thing, you know. Tonight's different. We're going on like about 32 minutes, it looks like. Now, I'm not trying to do it as long as I can. I'm just yapping away, just giving you guys some information and making it, you know, a little bit different. You got to turn it up a notch. You can't keep doing the same thing all the time. And it's been about a year. I don't know where that Porsche went, but he was out of here. People are driving fast. The last couple of days have been really, really fast. This is a good night video. We got 2 Corvettes racing. We have a couple other cars that are really cool looking that were fast. Then we had some other random people just driving real fast in the HOV lane like they always do. You could be doing 90 on the freeway, and the HOV lane, they will pass you. I'm like, okay. But, there's always a but. because the last couple of weeks, all the cities are in this little frenzy thing to cut down the speeding people. They call them super speeders. People doing over 100 miles per hour. They even have a name for it, super speeders. I'm like, what? You can even look it up. Super speeders in Orange County, California. I know they have their task force that go out there and they look just for people speeding. They just caught some guy, a BMW guy, doing 141 going down the down the freeway because it was 65 miles per hour on the posted speed limit. They showed him being arrested and taken away. You just got to know where to do the speeding. You got to know where to do it, how to do it, and what times. Because there's places that are out here, like where I live. I gotta get over it. If you just know the area, you know where to go. That's what it's all about. I know a place on the way to Vegas. Another speed bump. This one too? Yeah. Well, they just added in those. That was there last week. There's a place up in Vegas. No, on the way to Vegas. Las Vegas, Nevada. Give me a second. It's a road that has no speed signs on it, and it's secluded. It's off the main highway. I can't tell you where it is. I don't want to let anybody know about it. But it's a road, and I can give you just one hint. It's easy to find if you know what to look for. It is out by Thornton. So if you go out there and you see the fort, that's where it is. It's a place where you can do high-speed runs. The fastest I've been on that road is like 143. I was a passenger in my own vehicle. And we decided to go see how fast we could go on the road. That's what you go out there for. A lot of people know about it, but by keeping it secret, that's why we keep it that way. Fort Irwin is the name of the fort. Fort Irwin. It's out by there. And it's a road, and even going to Vegas, you could do $120 going to Vegas, and you'll be passed by somebody. For an example, I was out there going to Vegas. I think my first trip going out there since I started the channel. A minivan passed me. I was doing 110. I was doing 110. I had this minivan pass me in the fast lane. I couldn't believe it. The guy was booking it. And it was like a brand new one, you know. Well, we're getting back from the drive. Back over in the area. About 40 minutes. I might put up the whole thing. It's been fun. I'll tell you that ever since I bought the radar detector, that helps out a lot. If you guys have the means, get the Unden, I'm sure I pronounced it right, Unden R8. There's CHP right there. That guy's broken down. Yeah, if you guys have the means, get it. The R8, it's good. It does the job, and it does what it's supposed to do. This road's bad. It does what it's supposed to do. It does exactly it. It goes out about 3 miles. 3-4 miles, something like that. It goes a long ways. I have videos posted up about that, like curvy roads, hilly roads, and then straight, to give you guys to see how it works. We're gonna be cruising back. I gotta head home. Not like I need to head home because I have to get home. It's just time to head back. And we have, there we go, Ocean Subaru right there to the right. That's where I bought Jennifer from. Now, I'm not being sponsored by them or anything like that. I've said this in other videos. I just do it, whatever. You know what? If something happens down the road, fine. But right now, I'm just doing it. I've always been that way. So like all the energy drinks and water and stuff like that, not being sponsored. I just like to do and make videos like that. I haven't made one in a long time. So I hope you guys had a good time on the video tonight. I mean, driving along tonight. And I know I always say it, but I always do. I have to. If it wasn't for you guys, the channel wouldn't be. I think it's at 92,000. Somewhere around there, 91,000. It's going up extremely fast, which is great. I love it. Because that makes me more excited and wanting to do different types of videos, but not steer away from the roots of driving around and not say anything. Maybe I'll just do a history one day and explain to you like a road, the reason why I always go on them. I've already explained today, I think, about that. But I always thank all my OG subscribers because they've been sticking it out through all the whole time since they subscribed, and all the new subscribers. You always have to thank everybody, even the people to be subscribers. And like I say, subscribe and stay. Be a sticky subscriber. Oh, excuse me, I'm just like really tired from today. Probably just being out in the sun. So if you made it to the end of the video, this is usually how I do my videos on ending them. I always like to thank everybody because if that's just me. That's what I like to do. And I never tell you guys to like and to do this and do that. I do ask to subscribe. That's like a given, if you want to subscribe. See how the channel is. Check it out. I never ask for any money or anything like that on the channel. That's up to you guys. I leave it up to you. I don't go around doing that. Got a good light on this one. Oh, you know what? Hey, let's check out. Since we're doing this, okay, last minute thing, guys. I know I'm ending it, but you guys gotta check it out. Remember the other video? It's called the school bus gets stuck. Okay, I'm going to show you the road that we weren't able to go down, the steep road. We're going to go down it because it's over here. And since I'm here, oh, by the way, see this house on the right? Right there. That used to be a vacant field. The house on the other side of it that faces the other street, I used to live there. Massive houses built in the 1900s, like really early time. That lot used to be vacant. There used to be a garage back there. Anyways, they built that house. They sold it to them. So this is the hill where the bus got stuck. We're gonna do it. And then I'll end it down here at the end. but this is the hill. This is the steepest road in Fullerton. There's another one. It's really close to it. Yeah, this is really steep. It's really, really steep. But it's like second and third, because this one's like the third over here. But anyways, go down here. Yeah, this is like a little weird street. Check this out. It's like a sewer. This is like a water channel. It's a road, but the water, this floods, by the way, just to let you know, if it rains, this is like a river. I don't know why they made it that way, but hey, I'm going to end it up on the top of the hill. Let's do that. This one's not that steep compared to the other one. The other one, the car, it takes a little time to work. And then there's not that much room because these are really skinny old streets. And then here, I'll just end it here. All right, guys, I appreciate everybody being here, going along for the drive tonight. I've had fun doing it. I hope you guys like it. I know it's a little longer than normal, a little bit different, but I got to do more videos like this. I feel, if I get topics and stuff like that, it'll be good. Pass some time, we could do some drive and talk, But on that note, like I always say, thank you, everybody. And until the next time, safe driving. Late.